Hi guys, in today's video, I'll be doing a review on this cushion right here. This is the Iope Intense Cover Cushion. The Intense Cover line has the most coverage among the other cushions from Iope. They have matte long wear, intense cover, moisture lasting, and natural glow. It says on the website that this cushion makes skin look bright and moisturized for long hours by improving skin's moisture retention capability with bio water. It has SPF 50, PA+++, and it's moisturizing, refreshing cushion containing bio water consisting of various water-soluble nourishing ingredients and 5 kinds of electrolyte with a function of controlling the moisture of skin. Promotes smooth application on skin by promptly improving skin moisture retention inside and outside. It's light yet strong coverage with air cover powder. Iope's patented air cover powder makes skin texture look beautiful and smooth as it closely adheres to skin without clumps. Being radiant skin for long hours, it makes skin tone look brighter by naturally improving skin's own tone and radiance as if skin is holding moisture. This cushion retails for $38. It has one refill and they have 4 shades. Number 13 Ivory, which is the lightest shade. Number 21C Cool Ivory, which is for fair skin tones with cool undertone. Number 21 Vanilla, which is my shade, which has a yellow undertone. Number 23 Beige, which is the darkest and it's 1 to 2 shades darker than my skin tone. I tested this cushion for a couple of days, and the first time I tried it, I used it without any primer. I did prep my skin with my usual skincare. I applied this cushion, used a concealer on the parts where I need it, and I set it with the Laneige loose powder. Upon application, the cushion gave medium to full coverage even though it says intense cover. In my opinion, the COSRX Clear Fit Blemish cushion has more intense coverage than this. So this has a dewy finish and covers my redness very well. It has a slight floral scent, which all Iope cushions have, and it looks nice on the skin. After 8 hours, it started to melt and separate, especially on the nose and on the most oily parts of my face. I only set my T-zone with powder, but on the cheeks, I started to notice that the product was getting cakey and patchy. I even asked my husband what he thought, and he said that my skin did not look good. As you can see, I have this weird hair mark on my forehead, and this foundation made my skin look textured and rough. The next day, I tried using a primer. I used the Touch in Sol No Pore Blend Primer, and this primer made the application a lot easier. The cushion was easier to blend, but because the primer gave a little slip, the coverage is lighter compared to using this without a primer. I also applied concealer under my eyes and set my T-zone with powder. Upon application, this method makes it more skin-like and more natural. After 8 hours, as you can see here, compared to not using primer, it looks more natural. But it did cling to my dry patches and the foundation on my nose completely rubbed off. I guess this primer does not work well with this cushion because it did make the foundation break down after a few hours. The next day, I decided to use a different primer. I used the Clio Cushion Bonding Primer, and unlike the Touch in Sol one, this does not glide easily on the skin, but it's more sticky, like the foundation would adhere better on the skin. After 8 hours, I noticed that this primer slightly controlled the oil on my face, and my foundation was not so broken down. However, it did cling to my dry patches and it made it more visible. Now let's go with the pros and cons of this cushion. Now let's go with the pros and cons of this cushion. The pros are that it's easy to apply and easy to blend. This has a satin finish which looks nice when you first apply it. It has SPF 50, which is a plus because it protects you from UVA and UVB. And the color matches me perfectly. It has medium to full coverage, which helped conceal the redness on my face. It was not drying and it did not emphasize my pores. Now the cons are it emphasized my dry patches. And even though I don't have a lot of texture to my skin, it did make my skin look textured, and after a few hours, it made my skin look a little bit weird. And this foundation melted and broke down on my face. I really wanted to like this cushion because my all-time favorite cushion was the Iope matte long wear, but this cushion just did not work for me. I don't think people with oily skin will love this cushion because it did break down after a couple of hours, and the oils on your face will make the foundation break down easily. And I also think that people with dry skin will not love this cushion because it did cling to my dry patches and it emphasizes the dryness on my skin. So that is it for my review of the Iope Intense Cover Cushion. If you want to see more cushion reviews, go check out the link on the description box. And let me guys know if there are any cushions you want me to try. And what are your favorite cushions? I'd love to know. I hope you find this video helpful, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.